Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's good night meditation. So, today we are going to talk about how to prepare oneself for a good night's sleep. A night that is restful for the body and also restful for the mind, restful for that inner being, so that the next day we all are feeling revitalized, re energized, and ready to make a fresh start. A good night means we will also have a good morning, right? So, few basic steps if we plan ahead of time every day, we will be able to achieve this objective of a good night sleep. So, aim is not to sleep during the meditation, yes, but just to take this as an opportunity to connect with our truth, with our reality, and be in those positive thoughts away from all negativities so that the rest is real. So, the 3 steps we will experiment in today's meditation. First is to slow down. Slow down everything. Slow down your pace of doing things and also slow down the thoughts. So, whatever time you choose to sleep, few hours before that, at least 3 to 4 hours is the usual norm. Try to eat your dinner 4 hours prior to your sleep time. And also getting into a mode where you are not doing all the time, but slowing down the pace of your day, right? So as much as less activity as possible. And of course, the more we want to lessen the activities, nowadays most activities, especially when our day's routine is done, the evening activities are all on our gadgets, cell phones and TVs and computer screens and laptops and so on and so forth, right? So as much as possible, try to not use these gadgets as we get closer to our rest time. It helps to slow down everything if we move away from the gadgets. Whatever has to be done, try and finish at least a few hours before. So the first step is to slow down. All this will help in slowing down your thoughts. The second step is just go into silent reflection. So by silent reflection, meaning, sometimes if we get time and opportunity and a place to be by ourselves, right, in a little corner also is fine. If we can go into that silent reflection, it's good. We may choose to journal or just sit down with ourselves and reflect on the day's happenings, as if this silent reflection will help us to pack up the day's accounts, right? And the third is to, in the reflections, in the step 2, we try to connect and then stabilize, right? The third step is to stabilize the self in the elevated spiritual thoughts, which are always positive and which connect us to our truth, which is so beautiful. Once we do that with full concentration and paying attention, we will be able to actually experience a very wonderful peaceful state, and which will help us with the rest part. We will feel restful, and when we wake up in the morning, there will be more energy felt. Not like we have slept the whole so many hours and still not feeling refreshed. So let's start with the 3 steps. First step is to slow down. Second step is to silently reflect. And the third step is to stabilize in true spiritual thoughts. So let us begin with sitting alert with the back straight and head raised. And we consciously tell the body to slow down. Slow down the breath. Take deep and long breaths. This will help in slowing down the mind. In the mind, we as if tell the mind to slow down, and if we experience too many fast thoughts coming up, we tell them to slow down by putting a break. As we put the break, we gently move into silent reflection. And in this silent reflection, whatever has happened throughout the day, we withdraw our attention from the happenings of the day. We withdraw and pack up the activities of the day into a small little bag. Just pack it up and put the zipper. And gently steering the mind towards the spiritual being who looks like a star, we connect with that star. The star who belongs to the sky beyond the sky, far away from this physical world in which there is that bag of activities still closed and zipped up. And this star can see the physical world as time, not wanting to go into details of what happened, why it happened, nothing. As if that whole physical world is in a blackout. And as we draw the curtains on the physical world, switch off the lights on the physical world, create the blackout on the physical world. With our minds, we stabilize our attention and create light into the real world of the star, the spiritual being. The star knows of his innumerable treasures that exist in this world of light, his true home. A home where there is comfort and stillness. He is able to experience the peace of this home. There is no sound, no movement, nothing to create any disturbance for this star in this world of stars and light. He is very happy and joyful to play with his eternal treasures of peace and happiness. With his family, who also consists of these living beings who look like stars, with an eternal parent, the supreme star. This life of the star is complete in his true home. There is no need for him to think about anything else. Just be and stabilize oneself in this true home. The home of light. The place of rest. Thank you.